So today I'm just hopping on quickly to talk a little bit about bedtime routine when a feed is no longer included. First shout out to This Kid's Clothing line for this adorable This Kid's Mama tee. As many of you know, yesterday was my youngest BBG's birthday, his first birthday, and I can't believe and he's already won. But last night was a big transition for us because it was his first night with no feed included in the routine. So my goal was to nurse both of my boys until they were a year, and it just so happened he just kind of weaned himself. He was ready to be done. He had, bigger and better things to do. He was very interested in what was going on around him and really wasn't interested in nursing much anymore. So it kind of worked out for me too because I was ready to be done as well. So that meant a little bit of a change in our bedtime routine because a feed was pretty much an essential part of it before children are one. So I know a lot of people typically have questions about what a bedtime routine looks like when their child is transitioning to no feed, or right about when they're one and if they're weaning from nursing or formula. So a lot of the questions typically are about, do I still include some kind of feed? Do I give them whole milk in a bottle? Hi. Do I give them whole milk in a bottle? Do I not give them anything at all? Do we continue with formula nursing? So I'm just going to share kind of what we do and what has worked best for our family. But then if you have any questions about it, then I'm more than happy to answer them. So what we did for our bedtime routine last night with no feed was we went into his room. We did pajamas and diaper change and lotion like we typically would. Then we sat in the chair, and typically this is when I would nurse him and we would kind of rock a little bit and I would just talk about what we did that day with him. But instead of that, because we didn't do any feed, I didn't give him a cup of milk or anything. I just made sure that he had enough calories during the day to kind of combat all of that so that he wouldn't be hungry and would still sleep great at night. So no feed at all. We just did diaper, PJs, all that good stuff. We came into his chair. We read 2 books this time. Typically we'd only read 1 after feed, but we did 2 books. Popped him into his sleep sack, sang a little song as I put him in his crib, and then walked out. So it was really just basically the same thing that I do with my older son, who's a toddler. We just kind of swapped over to that. He still slept amazingly. I woke him up at 7:30 this morning, so he did really, really well. He wasn't looking for that feed. So if you are interested in kind of transitioning away from that feed during bedtime, then that's something that you can do. Keep everything else the same except for that feed. You just kind of remove it, maybe insert something else. Like I inserted that extra book in, and he did really well and didn't notice a change at all. So if any of you have any individual questions about how to structure your bedtime routine around having no more feeds, then I would definitely be happy to answer them. But for now, that's it. So again, bedtime routine with no feed. Everything that you typically do, just skip over the feed, maybe add a little bit extra, an extra song, an extra book, and then you'll be set to go. Everything else should stay the same. The location, the order of things, where you do it, all of that good stuff. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.